I do think that we played well in the first half. 17 assists, limits. I think we only had 3 turnovers in the first half. It was good to see guys make some shots. I think after last week, I'm sorry, Monday night, we went 5 for 25. People are going, man, are they going to make shots this year? And I told you I wasn't worried about that. And, you saw that we got some guys that can really shoot the basketball. So that part was good. Uh, I was pretty pissed off in the second half, guys. I felt like I was going to have an aneurysm. I was so mad. Let me tell you, Mike Davis is a hell of a basketball coach. I mean, he's coached in the national championship game. He's just got a young team, a new team. It's going to take them a little bit of time to get there. So I have all the respect in the world for him. We were more gifted tonight, physically more gifted. We're more skilled, we're deeper, and when we played the right way there for a little bit, it looked good. And when we didn't play Cincinnati basketball, hopefully it's a good lesson for our team. The minute that we don't stay focused and locked in, it don't matter what your gifts are, how what you are relative to your opponent. So I was pretty pissed off in our performance in the second half. Make no mistakes about it, but this time of year, it is about learning and growing, and I think there's a lot we can learn from the second half tonight, and then a lot we can take from playing well in the first half.
You mentioned the assists. Just how satisfied are with you with what you've worked on through the offseason, passing at that level in the first half, and was that maybe what was a problem in the second half is they weren't maybe a little too selfish or not sharing it enough.
Yeah, I'm cautious. As mad as I am at the play in the second half, Chad, I'm cautious to use the word selfish. I don't think we have that. Yeah, I'm not coming at you. I don't think we had selfishness. These guys aren't selfish, but to stop sharing the ball, making the simple play, and then playing aggressive while you're doing that, the result's half. You score 60 in the first half. You scored 33 in the second. Well, that should be a lesson for us. We got to continue to play the right way. We're not going to shoot the eyes out of it every night. That's for sure. But we didn't play the right way in the second half, and that was infuriating. And it was both ends, and they both affected each other. So we got some work to do there. But it was good to see it come together at times, and it was frustrating to see us relax and not stay focused.
Talk about your frustration. You see anything? Was it effort? Was it?
Yeah, I think even to start the game, I didn't think we were boxing very well. I mean, I thought we won a couple jump balls, like we out athleted to get some basketballs, but I didn't think we were boxing and rebounding. We just got the ball, so we weren't impressed with the technique. We got a lot of work to do on the defensive board. I do think we can be a really good offensive rebounding team. I think we can be a good defensive rebounding team. We got a lot of work to do, guys. But obviously, you look at the margin. I was pleased with the result. If that's what you're asking. I was pleased with the result. Do I think that we were great on the board? Even from the jump, there were some things I was disappointed with.
Coach, you mentioned all season how talented is. The way your bench has played these first two games, is that kind of what you envisioned coming into this season?
Yeah, guys, I've always wanted to play 9, 10 guys. I mean, that's like to play more. I mean, I think number one, you can play at a pace and you can play an aggressive style of play that you can do over and over again with when you play deeper into your bench. And then number two, you develop players. I mean, you guys have a chance to really grow within your program. So I think great programs, for the most part, do that, and certainly we're going to do that here. Um, and listen. I hope there's a couple other guys that can get some playing time.
As a follow up, any update on Rayvon Griffith?
Yeah, I want to be. I mean, I want to be clear, guys. It's not like he's done anything wrong. He's actually he's not in the rotation right now. I mean, and it's not like he's far away from it. Um, Honestly, just fundamentally and a couple other things, he's just not quite there yet as a young player. And you got to think it's not. It's Jizzle's going through a lot of the same stuff, but the depth at Rayvon's position is just so much different. I mean, all we have is Jizzle and Day Day at point guard. So Jizzle's making a lot of those freshman errors that you see Ray make, but the difference is Rayvon's got John Newman and Dan Skillings and Seamus Lukosius and Josh Reed all kind of in that swing position. So he's just in a little bit more difficult of a place with our rotation, and he's got a chance to break into it. I mean, you guys can see tonight. There's opportunity to break in. He's working his tail off to do it. I think he could. Like, I really do. But we're not gonna just throw him out there and burn a year of his life away until I'm solidified he's going to be a significant contributor this year, which he's still working towards. So uh, that's the truth of it.
For now, is a red shirt on the table?
Correct. Yeah, it's on the table, and I think if you throw him out there when you're up 35, that would take that off the table, and that's not fair to Rayvon. Like, as much as I'd like him to get out there and play from our hometown and our fans, it's not fair. Now, if he goes out there, it's because he's solidified himself as a rotational player, and he's going to make meaningful minutes. We were in the same situation last year with Josh Reed, if you guys will remember. And then all of a sudden, Josh Reed breaks into rotation as a good freshman year. But man, I as much as I want him, tonight I'm going, damn, I want to put Rayvon in the game, but I want to make sure he's going to play meaningful minutes before we make that decision early in the year.
How much of the 13 of 21 3-point shooting in that first half was due to good passing, making the extra pass, and getting open, maybe contested?
Yeah, I thought on Monday night we got a lot of wide open threes too. We just had a bad shooting night. But yes, I mean, when the quality of your shot's high, you got a much better chance to make them. And I thought the ball movement was really good at times. And we have a really skilled team. We've worked really hard at that.
You mentioned a guy like Josh Reed a couple minutes ago. Just talk about his performance tonight, 5 points, 12 rebounds. Talk about what you thought.
I'll be honest, guys. I look down. He has 12 rebounds, and I'm pleased with that because he's got a knack for the ball and he's got to make an impact there. I didn't think he played great. Like I think Josh would tell you that. Like, he's got to take care of the ball better. He's a guy. He's a heady player. He's a smart player. For him, I think he had 3 or 4 turnovers. I haven't looked yet. He has 3 turnovers. I mean, like he's got to take care of the ball better. He's got to make better decisions with the ball. But yes, he was great on the board. It was great to see that. But he's a really good player that can have a really good year for us. And I want him to take a step here early on in his sophomore year.
What's your thoughts on the 2-point defense tonight? The defense inside the arc was a definite improvement from the opening game.
We rotated the ball significantly better. We had much better presence at the rim as collectively as a team. You guys know I was pretty pissed about that Monday night, so it was a conscious thing to work on in practice.